When we were standing here during high tide this afternoon, it was maybe about a foot below this level right here. So imagine it being there, and then when the surge comes, it's going to be devastating. Businesses, they've been preparing for this. They knew this was coming. They've got plywood on the windows. They've got sandbags in front of their doors. We're on the corner of Drayton and Broughton Streets in downtown Savannah. GSP troopers are here with tear gas. They're telling people that curfew is in place, and they are asking them to disperse. We are in the heat of this investigation right now. They actually just pushed us back about 1 block. The last time you saw me, we were actually on the steps of City Hall. So now we moved to Bay Street because I want to show you the police presence here. The surprising thing about this scene is that right in front of that house that caught in fire, there's a tree in the middle of the road, and this room is buzzing with excitement. Look at everyone just lined up, getting ready to rush inside that ballroom. Savannah police officers and officers with the Georgia Bureau of Investigation are all here right now trying to figure out exactly what happened. Let me show you what's going on behind me. This has been the scene for a couple hours now. Don't trample each other in the entrances to these stores. We've seen it happen. Yep. But Alyssa, I did see a meme though. If it does happen, make sure you shoot it horizontally. Oh yes. So we have a copy and we can put it on TV. In this house, the Armitages advertise love is love, kindness is everything, and Black Lives Matter.
And I thought, wow, what a great sign that would be. It really tells, what our family is really about. And so I bought that and I put it up.
Days later, Paul Armitage says their homeowners association told them to take it down. He says an HOA leader told them political signs are okay, but not this one.
He basically stated that you can keep your political Biden sign up, but you have to take down the Black Lives Matter sign because it's controversial and it's going to cause problems for you and for your family.
Then his wife Sherry found another type of threat on the sidewalk outside their home. The N-word and the B-word spelled out in their children's chalk. They immediately called police.
It just hit me in the gut because I wanted to believe that our neighborhood and our community was above that.
The Armitages say they are. Paul has a biracial son. The couple teaches their family to love everyone. And they say that's the point of the sign, and it's why they say it's staying up despite more threats against their jobs and their children.
I can't imagine what it would be like to not only be judged on my looks and the fact that I'm a woman, but also on the color of my skin.
We have to stand together as a community, as a country, as a world. And this has got to end.
Reporting in Richmond Hill, Kelly Antonacci, WSAV News 3 on your side.
WSAV News 3's Kelly Antonacci spoke exclusively with Officer Edwin Myrick, who says the post was about himself, not about race.
For someone to just assume what I am feeling inside my heart as racism because I am a white police officer is frankly just very disappointing.
Disappointed in his termination and his community, former police officer Edwin Myrick says parts of his Facebook post were about him. In part, it reads, quote, "Privilege is wearing $300 Beats headphones while living on public assistance." Myrick says he's been on public assistance 2 times.
If you take that employee and you just terminate them without having some kind of dialogue, then you're really doing an injustice to the city of Savannah, and you are just unbelievably destroying the morale of the police department.
According to an internal investigation, Chief Roy Minter agreed with the decision to fire Myrick. He says Myrick's post violated the department's policy to treat others with respect. The memo also says Myrick violated the agency's internet usage rules, which say employees are prohibited from using the internet to harass, annoy, or belittle any other person.
When you're in uniform, you're representing the department, and even in an off-duty capacity, when you share something that is certainly adverse, then you can be held responsible.
WSAV crime expert and former Savannah Police Department Major Jerry Long says the social media policy has been around for years.
Even though it is your personal profile, you represent the department.
Myrick says he blames America's growing hatred towards police officers and a community too divided to understand where he's coming from. Do you think you did anything wrong?
I did not see race at all, but I did not consider for a moment how people who had bad experiences would perceive the storyline itself. And in that, I am at fault.
Kelly Antonacci, WSAV News 3, on your side. In the battle to stop violence in Savannah, Javonia McDowell is always in the fight.
She is consistent, she is courageous, she is kind, she is loving, she is fierce.
When you see McDowell in action, you see that fierceness in her march through city streets and in her leadership at small meetings.
That's true.
You don't see the pain underneath.
I do it with tears in my eyes, just to reach out to the community, just to educate them and let them know the importance of saving lives.
That relentless passion was launched by a single bullet 4 years ago. A family member found an unsecured gun in an instant and by accident. McDowell's 14-year-old son, Jawan, was gone.
After his death, I started looking at the news and I was seeing stories that mimicked my own, and I knew that I wanted to make a difference.
That's when McDowell joined Moms Demand Action. The organization took her to Georgia's capital to fight for what they believe are common sense gun laws. She's also a spokesperson for Be Smart for Kids to teach people how to safely store guns.
To have watched my sister in the early stages of the trauma, to see her lifeless and numb, to become able to stand up, it just amazes me that she can get up every day and tell her story to millions.
And each time, McDowell finds the strength to share Jawan's tragic story and keep his loving, adventurous personality alive.
It is such determination to fight while you're in pain. People don't understand that, and they think that you can put it in a box and close it up and throw the key away. She has not done that.
I don't want another mother, I don't want another father, another sibling, another family to experience the pain and the heartbreak that my family and I have experienced and the tears that we shed every day.
And so she's there making sure others aren't alone.
I got you.
And in return, they stand with her in what she calls a fight for love.
She always tell me that, sis, it's gonna be all right. Keep moving. That's your main goal. I love her. I will always love her. And she is a remarkable woman.
I don't want my son's death to be in vain, and so I continue to work hard and continue to educate and get out there in the communities and do the hard work with the tears in my eyes.
Someone's got to do it, right?
Yes. Someone has to do it.
Reporting in Savannah, Kelly Antonacci, WSAV News 3.